Have you ever just stopped and wondered, how in the world did Amazon get so dominant? Well, today we're diving deep into that very question. We're cracking open the playbook from Brad Stone's book, Amazon Unbound, and using a professional review to guide us through the strategies that built a global empire. So just to give you a sense of the scale we're talking about, get this. Amazon Web Services, their cloud computing division, it's actually more profitable than their entire North American retail business. This really isn't a story about selling books online anymore. Understanding their playbook, that's a masterclass in how modern business really works. Okay, here's our game plan. First, we'll peek inside the empire. Then, we'll decode the famous Bezos blueprint. After that, we'll help you build your own professional playbook. We'll also cover some important words of caution and then wrap it all up by asking, what's your next move?
All right, first up, inside the Amazon empire. The book Amazon Unbound really kicks off around 2013, and it tracks this just decade of absolutely explosive growth, where the company started pushing into completely new worlds.
And we're not just talking about selling more stuff. No. We're talking about the complete dominance of Amazon Web Services in the cloud, becoming a genuine Hollywood heavyweight with Amazon Studios, and of course, putting their AI assistant Alexa into millions and millions of homes. This is diversification on an absolutely epic scale.
So, what's the secret sauce? How did they pull all this off? Well, that brings us to what the book calls the Bezos blueprint. It really boils down Amazon's incredible success into 5 core principles. Think of them as the 5 key plays in their winning strategy.
Play number 1, and this is the big one, is customer obsession. And at Amazon, you have to understand, this isn't some fluffy marketing slogan. It is the starting line for literally everything they do. The book makes it super clear that this relentless focus on the customer is what drives every single strategic decision.
Next up, we have innovation and risk-taking. Amazon's culture doesn't just tolerate big bets, it actively encourages them. Think about launching something like Prime, or developing the Kindle from scratch, or betting the entire company's future on this wild new idea of cloud computing with AWS. These are all massive, massive risks that just happen to have even more massive payoffs. Play number 3 is operational excellence. Now, this is the engine room of the company. It's this deep, almost fanatical commitment to efficiency, to saving money wherever possible, and to building systems that can scale. That mindset is exactly what created the incredible logistics network that gets packages to your door in like a day.
Now for play number 4, you gotta understand, gut feelings do not run the show at Amazon. Data does. Every single major decision is backed up by hard metrics and analytics. They use that data to shape their strategy, to measure their success, and most importantly, to sniff out the next big opportunity for growth. And the final play in the blueprint is all about leadership and vision. The book really dives into Jeff Bezos' unique style, right? It's this combination of an unwavering long-term focus, playing chess while everyone else was playing checkers, and this intense, hands-on attention to the tiniest details. Okay, so we've decoded the blueprint. Now let's make this about you. How can you take these incredible lessons and actually apply them? This next part is all about building your own professional playbook.
Let's get really practical here. So, say you're in procurement. Think like Amazon. Use data to forge stronger supplier relationships and slash those costs. Working in supply chain, it's all about using predictive analytics to stay ahead of demand. And for all you marketers out there, see, it all comes back to that customer obsession. Use data to build campaigns that create real, lasting loyalty.
But hey, hold on a second. Before you run off and try to turn your company into the next Amazon, we really need a balanced perspective. So here are some pretty important words of caution drawn from the critical analysis of the book.
First off, it's really important to recognize that the book is heavily, and I mean heavily, focused on Jeff Bezos. And while his influence is undeniable, the broader reality is that Amazon's success is built on super complex teamwork and the hard work of thousands of leaders and employees. The real story is so much bigger than just one person. And there are a couple of other challenges to keep in mind. First, Amazon moves so incredibly fast that some of the specific insights in the book might already be a little outdated. And second, what works for a trillion-dollar giant might not translate perfectly to a small startup. The key here is to adapt the principles, not just copy-paste the exact practices. So, with all of that in mind, we've arrived at the most important question of all. What's your next move? How are you going to take these lessons and actually make this playbook work for you?
Here's a simple 4-step blueprint inspired by everything we've talked about. Number 1, put your customer first. always. Number 2, foster a culture of smart, not just reckless innovation. 3, use data for every single decision. And number 4, build a true culture of excellence by setting incredibly high standards. You know, in the end, it all comes down to this. The goal isn't to become the next Amazon. It's about taking the powerful insights from their incredible journey to drive innovation, efficiency, and most importantly, customer satisfaction in whatever it is you do.
And that leaves us with just one final thought to chew on. After everything we've covered, from total customer obsession to data-driven everything, the big question is, which play from Amazon's book are you going to run first?